Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going over every single trade that happened for the 2025 season. This will just be like trade plays, not like trade picks. So let's get into it. First trade is Oscar Allen going to Brisbane from West Coast. With this trade, West Coast received pick 2. Next is Tom DeConing. Carlton receive a round 1 pick going from Carlton to the Saints. Next is Sam Draper going to Brisbane from the Bombers. Essendon receive end of round 1 pick. Next is Jacob Weir going to Port from the Giants, with GWS receiving nothing from this trade. Next is Charlie Spargo going to North from Melbourne. Melbourne receive a end of round 2 pick with this trade. Next is Liam Reedy going to Carlton from Freo. Carlton are also receiving a 3rd and 4th round pick, with Fremantle receiving a 3rd and 4th round pick with the trade. Next is Malcolm Roses Jr. The Swans also receive a 4th round pick, with the Suns receiving a 3rd and 4th round pick with the trade. Next is Brandon Starcevich going to West Coast from Brisbane. West Coast receive a 1st and 3rd round pick with the trade. Brisbane received 2 1st round picks and 2 3rd round picks with the trade. And Fremantle from this trade received a 1st round pick, 2nd round pick and 3rd round pick. Next is Judd McVie going to Freo from Melbourne. Melbourne receive a 2nd round pick with the trade. Next, Sam Flanders going to St Kilda from the Suns, with the Suns receiving a 1st round pick. Next, James Worpel going to the Cats from the Hawks. Hawthorn receive a end of 2nd round pick with this trade. Next, Jack Silvani going to the Saints from the Blues. Carlton receive a end of round 1 pick with this trade. Next is Max Heath going to the D's from St Kilda, with St Kilda receiving a 2027 4th round pick. Next is Liam Ryan going to the Saints from West Coast. St Kilda also receive a 2027 3rd round pick, with West Coast receiving a 2026 2nd round pick. Next is Brody Mychek going to the D's from Collingwood. Melbourne also receive a 3rd round pick, with Collingwood receiving a 3rd round pick and a 2026 3rd round pick. Next is Campbell Chesser going to the Blues from West Coast. West Coast receive a 2nd round pick. Next, Corey Durden going to Port. Port also receive a 2026 2nd round pick, with Carlton receiving a 4th round pick with the trade. Next is Ben Ainsworth going to the Blues from the Suns. Carlton also receive a 4th round pick, with Gold Coast receiving a 2nd round pick. Next is Tyler Young going to the Eagles from the Tigers, with Richmond also receive a 2nd round pick. Next is Will Brodie going to Port from Fremantle, with Freo receiving a 6th round pick. Next is Braden Fiorini going to the Bombers from the Suns, with Gold Coast receiving a 2026 3rd round pick. Next is Connor Budrick going to the Dogs. Dogs also receive a 4th round pick, with Gold Coast receiving a 2nd round pick with this trade. Next is Oliver Florent going to the Blues from the Swans. Swans also receive a 2026 3rd round pick. Next is Dreyf going to the D's from the Hawks. Hawthorn receive a 2nd round pick and a 2026 4th round pick. Next is Jai Sarong going to the Swans from the Hawks. Swans also receive a 2026 4th round pick, with Hawthorn receiving a 2026 3rd round pick. Next is Finbar Marley going to the Crows from North. Crows also receive a 4th round pick, with North Melbourne receiving a 3rd round pick and a 2026 4th round pick. Next is Jamara Ugle-Hagan going to the Suns from the Dogs. Bulldogs receive a 4th round pick. Next, Jack Buller going to the Pies from the Swans. Collingwood also receive a 2026 4th round pick, with the Swans receiving a 2026 3rd round pick. Next is Patrick Jesco going to the Tigers from the Cats. Geelong receive a 6th round pick for the trade. Next, one of the bigger trades is Christian Petrarca going to the Suns from the D's. Gold Coast also receive 2 second round picks and a 2026 second round pick, with Melbourne receiving 2 first round picks, second round pick, a 2026 first round pick, and a 2027 third round pick. Next is Jack Steele going to the D's from the Saints, with St Kilda receiving a 2027 third round pick. Next is Clayton Oliver, another one of the bigger trades, going to the Giants from the D's, with Melbourne receiving a 2026 third round pick. Next is our 2 final trades. Probably one of the biggest trades this season is Charlie Curnow going to the Swans and Will Hayward going to the Blues. I put these 2 together because they are both linked into the same trade. So the Swans receive 2 second round picks, a 2027 second round pick, and for Carlton they receive a first round pick, a 2026 first round pick, and a 2027 first round pick. So that's all the trades that were done this year for 2025, or only this players that were traded, no pick trades. So that's everything for this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more AFL content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.